What I felt was incredibly special was the use of the rooftop, an open space, beautifully detailed landscape and furniture that invites you for events.
The Arc building has quickly become known and loved in Sydney for its wonderful brick facade, but we're lucky enough to be invited inside. Koichi, I'm noticing in modern developments now that the interior and exterior is blurring and more or less coming into one.
We thought about how we can actually bring the public into architecture, the interior of architecture. And this is a wonderful way to look at thoroughfare, the two streets, and bring the public into the heart of architecture. As people come in, this is the wow factor.
I've noticed that unlike many foyers, we've still connected to the outside here, aren't we? Again, blurring those lines between interior and exterior. Obviously deliberate.
We wanted to open up to bring the daylight in to the heart of the building and bring, the people into this sort of where the lights filter through. So even the lift is made of glass. All the public areas, we wanted to make sure that there's enough daylight because daylight makes people happy. And it's just a simple design principle. So why not use the daylight that's available to us?
So Koichi, this feels really different to upstairs, isn't it? We're sort of subterranean here.
Yes. So the upstairs was for the residence lobby filled with daylight, natural light, versus this is no daylight. So the hotel entry needed to work with the artificial light.
We're entering this spectacular pool area here. I understand this gets Instagrammed probably more than any part of the city of Sydney, does it?
That's correct. People seem to love this space and come here and take photo.
There's a sense of calm that comes upon you as you enter here. It's the curves that do it. It's the artificial lighting. It's all this ambient colour temperature. It's really inviting.
We wanted to draw inspiration from nature and bring, the contrast from the hard edge concrete jungle of city into almost like coming into cave-like environment. And this somehow draws people's attention, but emotionally, people, instantly connect to space.
You do. And I noticed that by using the mirror at the back, we've actually doubled the impact because the place from outside actually looks twice as long than what it actually is.
That's right. It's a magic. You get one and you get the other one for free.
Exactly. Koichi, even in the elevator, we've got this connection to the outside, haven't we?
It's almost like being inside but outside.
Again, even you've captured that in every part of the building. Oh, Koichi, so this is what we saw from down there, isn't it? This is the light well. Absolutely spectacular. And the hotel room?
This room acts for long-term or short-term stay for the guest. And you're away from home, but almost like being at home.
I can see that through here we've got a palette which is quite calming as well. This is from your studio?
That's right. We draw inspiration from nature. We wanted to bring a lot of natural, warm and inviting color palette. And it does connect back to the architectural facade made of bricks.
With the brickwork. Yes.
That's correct.
Let's have a closer look at this. I heard there's something like about 300,000 bricks that were used in this project.
That's right, it's unbelievable. We built brick by brick.
And they're all laid by hand?
That's correct.
So you must have had some pretty skilled tradesmen to do this.
Yeah, it was an absolute nightmare to get that precision. We're talking about 5 mil precision accuracy. And we had to check every coursing that we laid. But as a result, it's a wonderful way to celebrate our tradition in the heart of city.
Koichi Takada has taken what could have been a disjointed collection of spaces and created a unified yet diverse building that seamlessly moves from heritage respect to modern luxury without ever losing its sense of place.
Look, I love how playful this house is. It feels almost Japanese really in all of its nooks and crannies.
If this entry is anything to go by, this Hawthorn cottage is going to be a little bit of fun.
Oh, hi, Terry.
You must be Stefan.
Good, yes.
A shoes-off house, I see.
Yes, it was part of the client's initial brief to have no shoes throughout the house. So if you pull that handle...
Okay. Oh, look at that. Every girl's dream, a concealed shoe cupboard.
Yes.
What an incredible art collection.
Yeah, so with the client, the house doesn't only house the client, but it also houses their art collection that they had previously purchased.
So you've literally built the house around the art?
Yeah, the ground floor has been predominantly built around the artwork.
And the kitchen, it's almost hidden away.
Yeah, it's a theme that I have through my architecture quite often, is to have reveal and conceal. And in here, the kitchen's partly concealed and partly revealed to the dining room.
So when you've got a dinner party or something, you've got friends over,
Yes.
you're connected, but you can hide all your clutter away.
Exactly.
Very nice. And I'm loving the brass details everywhere. Is that actually a transparent ceiling? In fact, is that the floor above?
Yes, and that's continuing the reveal and conceal within the project, and we have the corridor above leading to the bedrooms that as they walk past you'll see from the kitchen, upstairs, and then from upstairs you see into the kitchen, and continues a connectivity between the private space upstairs and the public space downstairs.
This looks like another one of your conceal and reveals, but why do we want to look under the house?
So what happened, the initial house came to this point the wall was, and what we did to create a bigger dining area, we pushed the wall out to the fence line. In doing so, we ended up with a problem with the dog.
The dog?
Yes. So the dog used to run from the front yard to the rear yard, and then once we built here, he couldn't get across. So what we did was create a tunnel for the dog to run under.
Oh my God, get out of here. It's a passageway for the dog.
Yes, exactly. He became a client.
So Terry, when the house was designed by Stefan, the exterior was designed to blend into the street. Whereas with the interiors, it was really focused on how we live. So Terry, this is one of the kids' bedrooms, but I really wanted to show you this.
The cupboard? This is very Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. What an incredible little space.
Yeah, Terry, this is the old part of the house that was built in 1887, and what we've done here is we've created a mezzanine play area for the kids.
Hello. Oh, hello. And I'm guessing this is another one of those conceal and reveals that Stefan was telling me about, because I can see straight through to the room below.
Yeah, so that's a study downstairs and the kids' play are up here, and we've got that connection between us.
Goodness, this is that transparent floor that we were looking at from below.
Yeah, it provides connection between the ground floor and the first floor.
It really does, it's delightful.
So Terry, here we are in the master bedroom where the room's been designed completely around the gum tree outside.
I guess the original temptation could have been to aim for those city views, but Stefan's perfectly framed that tree and the light is gorgeous.
And it means we're waking up to the treetops. So Terry, I've got one more surprise for you.
I'm assuming this isn't a normal cupboard. Oh my God!
Shall we go up?
Yes. Oh wow, this really is a house that just keeps on giving. Stefan's utilised every square centimetre of this place.
Yeah, so Terry, this is the roof terrace that Stefan designed for us to be able to spend summer nights and experience the outdoors of the neighbourhood.
You've got the park over here for the kids and you're really on top of the world.
Yeah.
So from my understanding, this was a really small cottage. Why didn't you move?
Yeah, look, we love the area, Terry, and what Stefan's given us is a home now that is compact, but it does have everything that we need as a growing family.
Although relatively humble from the outside, from the moment I stepped through the front door, this home has been full of surprise and delight. The architect, Stefan, truly is the master of the reveal.
Well, welcome back. We'd all love to have a house with a spectacular view to the outside, but that can often raise its challenges when you're designing the inside.